Hey guys, Broke as a Joke here in BSRP. I'm gonna do a quick little building tutorial for you. One of our fearless leaders, Funk, has posted in the forums. I thought it might be a little bit difficult to understand just because it's in photo format, so I thought I'd do a little video one as well. So when we build, I tend to use PHX props because they are all one uniform unit. So this is a 2x2, you got 1x2, and I mean it all changes. They're all like the exact same. So if I did this one that is, let's see, this one's a by 1, I know that exactly 2 of these are going to fit on this board because they're all measured in the same units. So if I want to make a nice square building, I use PHX props. So anyway, the first key when you're making a building, especially with a floor, is that you want to use the sprint and use key at the same time on it. If you don't know, it's going to auto straighten it, and that way when you're running on it you don't get that weird like jumpy laggy thing. It's going to keep you nice and smooth. So after you make sure you do that, I try to make sure all that my props are perfectly straight before I add them to anything. And the next thing you're going to want to use is the precision, easy precision tool. You're going to apply settings to target props. Certain things I'll set to only collide with the player just because it can make it a lot easier if your props aren't colliding together. But you have to remember, if you're making a shop, any kind of weapons or anything will fall through the prop. So you don't always want to use it. Okay, so when you have on grid mode, you get this nice white grid, and the best part about this grid mode is that if you hold the use key, it'll snap to one of those squares. Now, like I said before, that PHX props are a uniform size. Because they're all uniform size, for the most part, all of the blocks are going to fit together very easily. So I'm going to start, I'm going to grab the very edge corner. I'm just going to put my mouse right next to it and then hold the use, it'll snap to it. Oh, I'm sorry, and I have it on move first prop to second. That's important, and you can turn rotate on or off. Sometimes it doesn't put the prop down on the way you want to, so you have it on rotate and then you can spin it. So I'll click the first one and then I'll find the very edge of the prop I want to put it on and hold use on that and click again. Now it's on rotate mode, so I can spin it around. Sometimes you'll hit the button, it'll be like this, and then you just gotta pop it over. Click again, and now this is perfectly on there. Perfect. You don't have to realign it or anything. It is as square can get in Gmod. So the way I use this to build is I use my PHX props and all of them fit together. Now if you notice, the thickness of the material may cause a little bit of a discrepancy here. You see how I went from this corner to this corner because this piece was blocking that covering up that corner. But as you can see, it went nicely through it. It's exactly even with it. Sometimes it sticks out a little bit more than you want it to. Like, I don't know if you can see this little bit of a rendering issue here with the slant right here going down through there. So sometimes I'll use my easy precision. I have it set to nudge as a percent. So I'll set it to like 1% of the prop's width, and then I'll just give it oh, wrong buttons.
Yo, what's up, bro?
One tap
up, man?
of the mouse, and then it will.
Hello, bro.
Maybe
joking.
This guy's bothering me. 0.1 here, and that'll get rid of that line. All it takes, because it's so exact, it's like cutting right through it. So let me show you real quick what happens whenever you're doing one of these. Oh, hello. Oh. And the best part about this tool is that as long as it is square, let me show you here. So I can leave this flat on the ground. If I just use my brain here for a second, I can figure out which corner is going to be on the outside, and then I can go ahead and just click it like that. Now if you notice, I don't have a corner to use now. Now I've filled up all the corner. So I can do something like this, and like I said, they're all the same size. Now if I had a like a 1 by 3 or 2 by 3, the white lines might not meet up exactly the same, but I mean, you understand. So I'm going to go from this outside edge right here. The double hashed line, or the double line, means it's the middle. If you look on this side, it'll also show me this one is the exact middle of the piece. So I'm going to start at the exact middle on this edge, and I'm going to put it right on this edge in the exact middle. Bam. Now I have a perfect block here. There's no clip inside of it here. This is perfect. It's not going to cause me any lag or like hiccups. One thing you got to watch out for, if you noticed, every piece started off of that bottom piece. I attached the first piece to the bottom piece, and then that piece to that one, and then that piece to the bottom piece. So if my bottom piece was messed up, all of them are going to be messed up. So it's very key